All right, so we got this Craftsman in and it needs an auger cable. So we're going to go over how to do an auger cable on one of these Craftsmans. A lot of these machines are going to be the same. So you can kind of take what I'm doing here and just retrofit it to your machine. Really, the only difference between machines is going to be the routing of the actual cable. So pretty much how I diagnose this machine, this is your auger cable here. This cable right here is working fine. It's the cable that this connects to down below that's not engaging. So you'll watch as I pull this, nothing's moving on that cable. This thing is seized shut. And then you'll watch on the inside, this is the cable that connects to. I'm squeezing the trigger right now, nothing's happening. So what's happened inside this sheathing here, somewhere the cable's just rusted. It's just not moving, it's seized up. So we're gonna replace this, super simple to do. Let's get after it. To make your life a little bit easier, remove it from this tensioner first. And then these are the clips that you just press in both sides. It's going to be kind of hard for me to show you without blocking the angle. But you push in the clips. And you simply pull it through. I shouldn't say simply because these are a real bear to get at sometimes. So now we have this part of the cable disconnected, so we can flip the machine up and get the rest from the underside. All right, so we removed the cover from underneath, just a few 10 millimeters, nothing crazy. So we're going to pull the rest of our cable out here, and then you're going to have these little clips that are going to be in there. These are very simple. They just clip onto the frame. So they simply just sit right here, clip onto the frame like so, and the cable tucks in there nicely. So now that we have the cable out from under the machine, you're just going to want to loosen this nut here. So once you get this loosened up, you can pull that nut off and you're going to pull this little clip out. And then on the bottom side here, you'll see there's a little slot right here. So you'll pull your cable down. Until you can get it in that slot and pull it out. So now that you have the cable undone, simply take it out of the top bracket here, or the top cable here, I should say, and then just pull it out all the way. And there you go, your cable is out. All right, so as you can see with this cable here, I'm not able to pull it at all. Something inside here broke or is rotted out, it's just corroded. So this cable is pretty much gonzo. Yeah, she's no good. So now what I like to do is I just like to compare. Obviously, I know these are the same as far as part numbers go, but we're just going to make sure they're the same length. Everything looks good on it, and then we can go back in with this new cable. So pretty much the same thing we did, just in reverse. Stick a cable through. You're going to go up in from the bottom. Bring your little clip in, cinch that down, and tighten your nut down. And then obviously insert cable from the top in there. And then what I like to do on these is just set them kind of in the middle. This can all be adjusted once we get the cable all hooked up and grooving. All right, so at this point, we're just going to pretty much reroute the cable the way it came out. Insert it into our little clip here. And then we'll shove it up front and get it from the other side. All right, so now that we have the cable routed up inside, we're going to insert it into our tensioner first. Just to make our lives a little bit easier. And then with these, you're simply just going to pull them out a little bit, insert them into the hole, and those clips will snap in there nice and easy to hold it nice and tight. All right, so once you get everything installed, you're going to want to test your tension. This one's looking really good. So we're probably going to leave that right where it is. Not too tight, not too loose. It's just perfect. So now we'll tighten up that cable on the other side and we'll be done. So at this point, we're going to tighten this nut up because we like the tension that's on it. Now, if you needed more tension, what you want to do is you want to loosen this nut up and tighten the nut on the bottom. That'll bring this down further, which will pull this longer. Now, if your belt was too tight, you'd bring this nut a little further down, loosen this nut on the inside, and that'll give you more slack. But this is perfect right where it is. So basically, you're just simply going to tighten this nut up. Perfect. All right, so just like that, you have a working auger cable again. Now your auger is going to engage like it's supposed to. Like I said, very simple fix to do, and 90% of them are going to be the same, just different routing, but pretty much the same. Don't get discouraged. You can do it yourself. Thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that follow button, let me know. And if this helped you, let me know in the comments. On to the next one.